Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. It is the Carabao Cup final time. However, we are actually a couple of days before because we have the Europa League second knockout round draw just about to take place. I don't even know who's even in it. Right, looking at some of the names there's some big teams. There's a couple of teams that I would be happy to play. In particular, I think Villarreal and Rennes I'd be happy with. Ludogorets I'd be happy with. Arguably Chelsea, we seem to do well against Chelsea apart from the last time we played them on camera. Everton, I'd love to have my former team as well. I just want to avoid the big boys, the Romas, the Bayers, the Lyons, the Marseilles. I want to avoid the big boys. Ludogorets are first out, have Chelsea. Okay, it is not Benfica or Leipzig. Marseille, Lazio, Villarreal versus Everton. Okay, so we can still get Rennes. I'll be happy with Rennes. Bayer versus Newcastle. Okay, so we didn't get Rennes, which isn't good. Are Bayer any good? Bayer Leverkusen. Let's see how they've done. They're currently sat third in the table. Last year, they finished second. Third, they were champions. Okay. Bayer Leverkusen, good team. Very good team. Might struggle against them. This is currently their lone striker from Manchester City, who's second top scorer in the Bundesliga. He's pretty good, isn't he? But that's also meant that we've had a load of fixture rearranging. So the Southampton game, I think, has moved, so has the Spurs game. I'm obviously not committing to anything at the moment, but next two episodes are probably going to be those two, aren't they? And then maybe Southampton. Or maybe we just do the home leg. We'll just do those two. That would make more sense. Anyway, let's go forward now then to the Carabao Cup final, because that's realistically what we're interested in at the moment. You can tell I haven't been in a cup final ever on this game, because I didn't know you can have a team meeting before it. Right. You don't get to play in a cup final every day. All I want you to do is embrace the occasion. Let's try that. Nice and simple. Good. That's exactly the reaction I wanted. Well, crap, that's not what I wanted. Nicky Monasterio's gone and got himself injured. I'm not going to give him an injection. We're just going to have to deal with it. I'm thinking we're missing Monasterio and Franco Di Matteo. We might have Fite Arp and Lewandowski as our strike partnership. Here we go then. Carabao Cup final time. The League Cup, that's what it should be called. Carabao Cup's a stupid name. It is Manchester City. We are without Johnny Santos, who is suspended. We are without Nicky Monasterio, who has picked up an injury. We are without Marcos Senesi and Harry Maguire, although Senesi hasn't actually played. Both of those two are cup tied. We don't necessarily have the strongest players to pick from, but we're going to have to give it a go. The starting lineup then. In goal will be Adonam, a back three of Jakobsen, Fernando Zelaya and Big Dids. It's going to be Willock and Marlon Charles as the two wing-backs. In the middle of the pitch, Lewis Cook and Christ Chaule. Greg Huddle will be getting his start in the Carabao Cup final. Robert Lewandowski and Fite Arp will be the strike partnership. We're basically Bayern Munich from 5 years ago in this game. They actually must have played together. They must have played together, and they must have had a good partnership as well. So if we have a look, are you best friends with anyone? Are you best friends with Fite Arp? You're not. That kind of sucks. On the bench, we do obviously have Thiago Almada. We also have a slightly injured Franco Di Matteo. He's probably going to be coming on at some point because we have literally no other strikers unless we literally don't even have any in our under-23s. Bobby Mills. I can't believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe I'm doing this, but Bobby Mills might be coming on in the Carabao Cup final. I've even dropped bloody Franco Di Matteo because I don't know whether... Do I want him on the bench? Do I need him on the bench? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking we drop Shackleton. We have Di Matteo. We have Bobby Mills. Bobby Mills might be getting his debut today. Manchester City then. They're going easy on us. They're going easy on us. Kind of. Not massively easy. But I don't think they're playing their starting 11. No, they're not. They're playing their cup goalkeeper, Gregory Bernard. He's not played in the league at all. He's played just one game in the Carabao Cup and let in two. Who is this man? Cortez. Is he good? Yes. Okay, he's good. He's good. This is why I'm thinking they're not going full strength on us. They're playing Tommy Doyle, who has played 12 games for Manchester City, 6 in the league, scoring twice. We can do this, you know. We can actually do this. I'm confident. I'm slightly more confident than what I was. Here we go then. I didn't even turn up in a suit for the final on this. I'm wearing my old tracksuit. I changed to a tracksuit, by the way, at the start of the season. Don't know whether anyone noticed. Here we go then. It is the Carabao Cup final. I'm going to go cautious because I imagine they're the better side still, even if they're playing all their kids. 15 minutes in, no highlights, but 5 shots so far for Manchester City. It's not going well. Half an hour in, still no highlights. 6 shots for Man City. Oh, we've had a shot. We didn't see anything, but we've had a shot. Greg Huddle with a corner with 4 minutes to play. Into the middle. Zelaya was there. His header is over the bar. That is the first highlight and our first chance on goal. Unfortunately, nothing comes of it. Instead, we've now got a throw for Man City. Bernardo to Pellegrini. Plays it forward to Pizzardi. Pizzardi's going to cross it in. Kicks it straight into one of our players. Lewandowski inside his own penalty area. What are you doing, Bobby? Bobby, get it clipped. Wrong way. Okay, calmly. Dids, what are we playing at? What are we doing here? This is our own penalty area we keep kicking the ball into. Willock with the ball. Jakobsen, let's build from the back. Not that far back. Forward. This is gegenpress, not tiki-taka. Bamba with the ball. Charles heads on. What a shambles of a highlight this has been so far. Coe to Doyle. Doyle plays it across to Bernardo. Bernardo Silva back to Declan Rice. He's going to find on that left-hand side Pellegrini, who's going to run down the left. Stops and crosses it in. It's header clear from Zelaya. Doyle on the volley and Tommy Bloody Doyle scored. Tommy Bloody Doyle. That was a shambolic highlight. Absolutely awful. We are playing gegenpress. We are definitely playing the gegenpress. That was not gegenpress football. That was passing it around in our own 6-yard box. Half time then, we are 1-0 down, and we deserve it. We actually deserve it. We have been awful. We have been absolutely appalling in this match so far. I'm tempted to bring Bobby Mills on now. I'm honestly tempted to do it. Like, no one is playing well. After the back three, Jakobsen and Zelaya, everyone else, 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'4". No one's doing well here. We're just going to have to go positive, aren't we? Didn't want to win a trophy anyway. We've got a highlight. Christchole with the ball. Crosses in, kicks it straight into a Man City player. Marlon Charles has collected it though. He's running into the middle. Plays the ball across. Willock's going to hopefully keep it in play. He does. He crosses in. Back post is Marlon Bloody Charles. And Marlon Charles has put us back into this game. That's kind of come out of the blue. I'm hoping this second half we're suddenly the best team in the world. Highlight straight after the goal's never a really good sign, is it? Mashuka with the ball for Man City. Hernandez plays it all the way back to Bernard, the goalkeeper. Forward on the left finds Pellegrini. He's going to have to go back though. Hernandez, Vinicius Jr. They're definitely playing a strong side. I don't know why I thought they were playing their kids. They're playing one of their kids, and that's in goal. Doyle to Coe. Coe gets round his man. He's in the penalty area. Crosses it in. Vinicius Jr. is there. It is 2-1. Instant reply from Man City. And by instant, I mean literally 1 minute later. Stupid cup competition anyway. Nobody wants to win this thing. Right, we're almost an hour in. Huddle is coming off. Almada is coming on. Arp is coming off. It's happening. We're doing it. Bobby Mills. Bobby Bloody Mills. Here he is. He's got 9 finishing, okay? The thing about Bobby Mills, he's labelled the next Michael Owen. This is a star-making opportunity, Bobby. This is a star-making opportunity. Score an equaliser, then score the winner. Let's do this for Michael. I'm acting like Michael Owen's dead. He's probably like 50. Throw for Pellegrini on the left. 64 minutes on the clock. Pellegrini gets it back from the second goal scorer. Willock nicks the ball away, but just kicks it upfield, and Declan Rice has claimed it. Hernandez is going to have to go all the way back. I'm assuming that's Lewandowski closing down Bernard. Plays it forward to Mashuka. Now Cortez on the right-hand side. Bobby Mills chasing back. Tenacious. Bobby Mills! Bobby Mills! What are you doing, you bugger? It's not a star-making performance, is it? It's oh, Bobby Mills. You're a clown. You're an actual clown. You've been on the pitch 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Bobby. I've not done any changes with just leaving Lewandowski up there by himself. We're not going to get anything out of this. Bobby Mills. Bobby bloody Mills. What are you doing? A few minutes still to play. There is only 1 goal in this, but we've lost the ball out to Man City. Coe runs into the area, goes for goal. Adnan makes a save. A counter-attack right now would be lovely, but I imagine it's more likely going to be a Manchester City goal, isn't it? It's Aguirre, maybe, crosses in towards Coe in the middle. Adnan comes out and claims it. Is this going to be an actual counter-attack or nothing at all? Well, full time then. Man City are champions. What Bobby Mills. That's literally all I can say is Bobby Mills. Why did I do it? Why did he do it? Bobby bloody Mills. I'm going to calmly say I can't fault any of your performances and then shout at the strikers because I can fault all of your performances because they were just shocking. I'm also going to shout at Huddle. I'm going to shout at Fite Arp. He seemed down and pressurised. I don't care. I'm going to shout at Christ Chaule, because he wasn't very good either. Let's walk away before we break it too much more. Didn't want to win that cup. Nobody wants to win the Carabao Cup, do they? No one celebrates winning the Carabao Cup. Man City just acted like they won the league. I'm just looking at Bobby Mills and I'm just there thinking, how did you even get sent off? Like, what made you do this? Nothing in any of this here says he's going to go on his debut, chase down the wrong player for a start because Marlon Charles was after him, and then just tackle him from behind, probably a two-footed tackle. He's light-hearted, his aggression is only 11, he's got nothing like he dives into tackles or anything like that, but Bobby Mills, Bobby bloody Mills. I mean, I love you, you're now my new favourite player, and all you've done is get sent off after 5 minutes on your debut. Every time I see it, this is going to make me chuckle. Bobby Mills. It was 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's all he took. He comes on in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley and 5 minutes later gets himself sent off for a straight red card. You can't make it up. I don't want to fine the man. I don't want to fine him. I say man, he's a child. I think he's 18, I think. Yeah, he's 18 years old. I don't want to fine it. We'll give him a week's fine. A week's fine, which is, to be honest, a week's fine, it's $1,000. It's actually more than I thought it would be. Maybe we loan him out. Maybe we send him to Oldham for the rest of the season. Can we do that? We can't because the transfer window's shut. Maybe let's just offer him out on loan, see if anybody wants him. He needs to get some football under his belt. Well, that's going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, we are going to be heading back into European action, aren't we? It is going to be it's going to be the second leg. We're not going to do the first leg on camera. We'll do the second leg of the Europa League against Bayer Leverkusen, and then we'll probably do the Southampton game as well, because that is who we're chasing, isn't it, for a Champions League spot. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Newcastle United. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time. Bobby Mills won't be. He's going to be suspended, isn't he?